Alright, I've just finished watching Predator Badlands, and I'm gonna say it right away. This is not a Predator film. For anyone calling it great, good, or even not bad. I honestly don't know what movie you were watching. This feels like a studio trying to rebuild the Predator franchise from scratch, without understanding what made it work in the first place. Let's start with the basics. The tone, the atmosphere, the tension. It's all gone. This movie strips away everything that made the first two films iconic and replaces it with something that feels safe, shallow, and overly polished. The concept of a young predator trying to prove himself could have worked. There's potential in that, but the story here is so poorly written it turns what could have been a gritty underdog tale into a messy sci-fi soap opera. Now, onto Elle Fanning's character, Fear. And I mean this with respect to the actor, because she's talented. But this character is painfully written. She constantly overshadows the predator with long, preachy dialogue that adds nothing to the story. Instead of building tension, it kills the pacing. The idea of pairing a predator with a synthetic being might have sounded cool on paper, but in execution it's awkward and tonally confusing. It feels less like a hunt and more like an awkward partnership drama. The supporting aliens was kind of fun, but pointless in the end. The main monster, completely underwhelming. And the predator clan? They come off more like cosplay enthusiasts than fearsome hunters. Visually, some of the action scenes are entertaining. I'll give it that. There are flashes of cool choreography and a few moments that remind you what this franchise used to be, but the CGI and world design feel cheap and uninspired, especially compared to the gritty realism of the original films. And the ending. Yeah. Let's just say it's one of the most absurd conclusions I've seen in a Predator movie. It tries to be emotional and epic, but it lands somewhere between unintentionally funny and completely ridiculous. Alright, let's give credit where it's due. There are some fun action moments. The concept of a younger predator on a proving ground could have worked, if the writing wasn't so tone-deaf. And I'll admit, a few of the movie's most ridiculous moments made me laugh, even if it wasn't for the reasons the filmmakers intended. In the end, Predator Badlands feels like a movie that doesn't understand its own legacy. It tries to humanize the predators, but loses their mystery and menace in the process. It's flashy, overproduced, and ultimately soulless. I'm giving Predator Badlands a 3 out of 10. Not because it's the worst Predator film ever made, but because it feels like the moment this franchise truly forgot what it's supposed to be. So, congratulations Disney. You've officially made the Predator safe, emotional, and boring. Another one bites the dust. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Did Badlands work for you, or are you as disappointed as I am? Full spoiler, breakdown coming soon.